What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, I want to give my reaction to Andy Ruiz Jr. coming in at a whopping 284 pounds. He officially came in at 283.7. That's 284 pounds, right? So, Andy Ruiz came in the first fight 268. Andy Ruiz and his trainer came out and they stated that, he had lost a lot of weight. He was at 250 pounds at one point in training camp, but he wasn't comfortable. He had stamina issues, so he wasn't able to react and perform the way he was normally performs, right? So he wasn't comfortable. So Manny Robles said that they decided to allow Andy Ruiz to go back up in his natural weight. He was on a diet where he was just eating salmon and fish and vegetables and things of that nature. Monitoring his diet, and he had cheat days, right? And so now they're stating that they just allow him to go back up in weight, and where he's comfortable. But this is whopping. This is ballooning, right? If he was 250 pounds, at one point at training camp, and now he comes in at 284, that means he gained 34 pounds from that moment in training camp till currently. 34 pounds. That's a lot of pounds. That means, he dropped a lot of water. We understand he dropped a lot of water weight, but 34 pounds is a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight to gain in a short period of time, right? Because you got to understand, we got to take into account that, at one point in time, he was not even in camp. How much did he weigh at that point in time when he wasn't even in camp, right? And until, he got to the point where, he got back into camp. And so it was pretty much like a crash diet, it lets me know it was like a crash diet, when he dropped that weight, right? And so this might work against Andy Ruiz. This is concerning, right? Because to gain 34 pounds it has to be in a month and a half. It has to be at the very least. Now, you can gain a lot of water weight as we see these guys rehydrate, quickly, after the weigh-ins. They could weigh in at their natural weight. It could be, 147 pounds, and then the night of the fight, they're 163 pounds and stuff like that. And it's just the next day. So, when you add that water weight, it's easy for you to garner and pick up weight, right? Because you're just going to rehydrate and just balloon back up. But 34 pounds, when you're a heavyweight, see, he shouldn't have been draining himself, but this lets me know he was draining himself to get back, to get down to that 250 pounds. And I'm hoping that it was just a rehydration that just allowed him to garner that 34 pounds, or instead of him just packing on empty calories, right? Because that could be a case of empty calories. When you diet heavy and then all of a sudden you just start adding empty calories, you could pick up a lot of weight very quickly. But to pick up 34 pounds is alarming. That's concerning, man. I'm concerned if he's gonna have, stamina issues, right? Is he gonna have? Is it gonna work against him? Because, when you do such things, your stamina gets depleted. So it's concerning to see if he start to have stamina issues, because Anthony Joshua seems to be fit and coming in shape. Anthony Joshua is ready, like coming in at 237 pounds after. That's the lowest I've ever seen Anthony Joshua in his career, aside from very, very early in his career. And two, that can work against Anthony Joshua because he depleted a lot of muscle, right? And when you deplete a lot of muscle and your body's used to carrying a lot of muscle, the oxygen levels in one training camp could start to work against you. But let's see the concern with Anthony Joshua, in my opinion, is if losing all that weight, is he going to be able to take a punch? You understand? See, Deontay Wilder is able to take a punch at 225 pounds. You know, Anthony Joshua is only 12 pounds heavier than what Deontay Wilder normally comes in. He weighed in at 219 pounds, but I'm pretty sure at fight night, Deontay Wilder weighed about 225 pounds. So, you know, Anthony Joshua being 237, that's 12 pounds heavier than Wilder, but Wilder's always at that weight, right? So he's able to take Ortiz's punches. Joshua is not always at this weight, and we seen him get staggered, wobbled, hurt, and you know, when he was 250 pounds, 260 pounds, right? And he's a big guy, 6'6". So we seen him take that weight at that, you know, not be able to take punches at that weight. So how's he gonna absorb the punches from Andy Ruiz? And Andy Ruiz is even heavier, and the punches are still gonna come with velocity and he's gonna still be ferocious. So is Anthony Joshua gonna be able to absorb those punches? Obviously, he said the game plan was to come forward at Andy Ruiz and you know, stay in the pocket. No, I can't see that being the game plan. He said that he wasn't on a diet. Yeah, he was on a diet. Best believe Anthony Joshua was on a diet. There's no way Anthony Joshua comes in at 237 pounds after being 250 something pounds against Andy Ruiz the first time and say weight wasn't a focus. Of course weight was a focus. Losing weight and having more stamina and being more agile was the focus, because he wasn't able to get away from Andy Ruiz. The problem is when Andy Ruiz is going to land, and Andy Ruiz moves that big weight around good, is he going to be able to do it for a long duration of time? Is he going to be able to do that with adding this weight for 12 rounds? That's the question. Is Andy Ruiz going to, you know, fade? But he's going to touch Anthony Joshua, and we're going to see if Anthony Joshua is able to absorb those punches. But I'm concerned that Andy Ruiz might have gotten complacent. I'm concerned that Andy Ruiz might have got too comfortable, right? I have never seen Andy Ruiz 283 pounds, 284 pounds. He's nearly 300 pounds. That's whopping. That's concerning, you know? So I can't wait to see how this fight plays out. My pick hasn't changed. I still pick Andy Ruiz to win by 9th round stoppage. I think he's going to stop Anthony Joshua in the 9th round. So I'm still picking Andy Ruiz to do so. It's just alarming and concerning that, you know, is he focused? So one thing we can't predict is the mindset of these fighters, you know, and are they in their dedication? You understand what I'm saying? We always get, you know, when it comes down to skills and when it comes down to, you know, just breaking down the fight and what should and shouldn't happen in the fight, just based off of, you know, what took place in the previous situations and, you know, what took place in stare downs and face offs and, you know, training camps. You know, we try to predict the fight based off of that. But one thing you can't do is predict the fight based off of their mindset. We don't know what mindset they're gonna have. So to come in at 284 pounds, you know, is alarming. It could spell disaster. You know, is he focused? Is he locked in? We don't know. That's something we just don't know. So I can't wait to see how this fight plays out. Hopefully Andy Ruiz didn't get too complacent, didn't get too comfortable, and hopefully Andy Ruiz is focused. So I'm still picking Andy Ruiz by 9th round knockout stoppage. You know, I still like his chances. I like the fact that with all that weight and all that power, you know, is Anthony Joshua going to be able to absorb it? Andy Ruiz is going to be able to absorb it. And my question is, Anthony Joshua at 250 plus pounds dropped Andy Ruiz, but he never seriously hurt Andy Ruiz. Is he going to be able to seriously have the power to keep Andy Ruiz off of him? Right? You know, so I can't wait to see how this plays out, man. I absolutely can't, man. You know, this fight is so intriguing. It's so exciting. Man, I absolutely can't wait. I absolutely can't wait. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. I'm still picking Andy Ruiz to win by 9th round knockout. So that's all I got for y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.